Man United's revival. Ugarte backs Amorim to turn season around. Premier League 2025-26. Here's the truth. Manchester United's players aren't just hopeful, they're den. Midfielder Manuel Ugarte has revealed that the squad's collective motivation stems from unshakable faith in new manager Ruben Amorim. But why now, after a season that saw the club finish 15th, their lowest Premier League ranking in decades? Let's unpack the signals. Last season's instability under Erik ten Hag led to Amorim's mid-campaign takeover. Ugarte admits the team needs to improve things and has matches to prepare for. He emphasizes the emotional foundation underpinning their drive. We are all very motivated because we believe in the coach. We believe in what he wants. But here's where it gets tricky. Success requires more than just newcomer optimism. Amorim inherited a side that changed formations mid-season, a factor Ugarte acknowledged. Transfers this summer reflect this reality. With only 44 league goals scored last season, the club's focus on attacking upgrades becomes logical. As Ugarte notes, chemistry between players can take time, a lesson he's already learning after adapting to the Premier League. What's the real game changer? Amorim's approach to confidence building. Unlike some managers who prioritize individual brilliance, Amorim views self-assuredness as a collective responsibility. He draws parallels to Bruno Fernandes' impact, explaining that when star players feel empowered, it elevates the entire team's performance. This philosophy hints at a cultural shift beyond tactical tweaks. Ugarte's journey adds context. Having played under Amorim at Sporting CP from 2021 to 2023, his reunion since the manager's November 2024 arrival now tests whether familiarity breeds success. Amorim acknowledges the challenge of adapting to a new team, a new country, specifically urging Ugarte to trust his role while boosting his confidence. Calls for patience for Lamine Yamal comparisons to Lionel Messi, interesting, and Fernandez's leadership praise, critical, punctuate the preseason dialogue. Amorim's repeated emphasis on teamwork over individuality is intentional, suggesting a deliberate counter to the egocentric narratives often dominating football. So the big question remains, can Amorim harness this renewed unity to topple last season's struggles? Ugarte's perspective adds urgency. You have to have responsibilities. I am very happy and we have to keep going. But with rival teams strengthening across the board, the margin between optimism and overconfidence is thin. Missing the Premier League on TNT Sports and Discovery Plus? Stream all matches, including United's quest to redeem their 2023-24 debacle, with live coverage across multiple competitions. Manuel Ugarte's optimism for Manchester United partnership with Kobbie Mainoo. Manuel Ugarte's outlook on his partnership with Kobbie Mainoo at Manchester United is surprisingly optimistic, signaling hope for a brighter future after a challenging season. Fans and analysts alike are keen to see how this dynamic develops, especially given the significant investment United made to bring Ugarte into the squad. With a transfer fee exceeding £50 million, expectations for him are sky high, making this season a crucial test for his ability to justify that hefty price tag. Ugarte is entering his second year at Manchester United, and he appears eager and confident about what lies ahead. His recent performance in the club's opening pre-season game against West Ham United, played in New Jersey, demonstrated his potential early on. This match marked his first pre-season appearance with the team, and he managed to stand out positively. The 24-year-old midfielder transferred from Paris Saint-Germain last August on the closing day of the transfer window. An intense deadline day that saw many clubs racing to finalize their squads. His move was part of United's broader strategy to strengthen their midfield, where Ugarte is expected to play a vital role under manager Ruben Amorim, who previously coached him at Sporting Lisbon. Ugarte himself believes he can build on what was a somewhat underwhelming debut season, which was marred by limited playing time. He even watched the Europa League final from the bench. Interestingly, coach Amorim chose to exclude 5 Manchester United players from the current tour, known locally as the Bomb Squad. While Marcus Rashford has been loaned to Barcelona for a season, players like Alejandro Garnacho, Jadon Sancho, Antony, and Tyrell Malacia remain part of the squad, emphasizing the ongoing internal competition and quest for team cohesion. Ugarte emphasized that unity and collective effort are vital if United are to pull themselves out of the slump of their worst season in more than 5 decades. Talking about the team's recent adjustments, Ugarte mentioned that the club underwent significant changes last year, including a new coach and altered tactics. He also highlighted that he's well adjusted to the Premier League and is excited about what's to come. For him, performing well isn't just about individual success. It involves embracing the responsibilities that come with representing Manchester United, a club with a storied history and high expectations. He stressed that understanding the team's competition, the rivals, and developing chemistry with his teammates are crucial. Although sometimes it takes time to forge those connections, Ugarte feels he already knows the league and the opposition well. He expressed happiness about joining the club, but also underlined the need for continuous effort and perseverance. Ugarte pointed out the importance of the new signings, mentioning players like Matheus Cunha, Brian Mbemo, and Diego Leon as valuable additions, good both on and off the pitch. Building camaraderie within the dressing room is a priority, as team spirit is fundamental to success. Reflecting on his relationship with Casemiro, the veteran's midfielder who is 9 years his senior, Ugarte revealed he's been modeling his game after Casemiro, especially as the latter enters the final year of his contract. Their relationship seems close. Ugarte shared that he speaks with Casemiro daily, not just about football, but about life more generally, a mentorship that could define his career at United. Additionally, Ugarte highlighted his partnership with Kobbie Mainoo in midfield, notably during their 2-1 victory over West Ham. Although they only lined up together 10 times last season, he expects to see more of that pairing, especially given the limited options in United's midfield squad. He also spoke highly of his relationship with Bruno Fernandes, whom he knew from Sporting Lisbon, emphasizing the importance of good team relationships and trust. With upcoming matches on the horizon, Ugarte is clear that there's room for improvement, but also a strong sense of motivation across the squad. They believe in their new coach and his vision, which could make or break their season. So, the big question remains, will this fresh energy and renewed camaraderie translate into the success Manchester United desperately seeks? Or will the pressure of high expectations and internal competition prove too much? The season will tell, but one thing is certain. Ugarte's optimistic outlook is a promising sign, and fans will be watching eagerly to see how it all unfolds. Manuel Ugarte, ready for a breakout second season at Manchester United. In a bold statement that echoes the hopes of Manchester United fans worldwide, midfielder Manuel Ugarte confidently asserts his readiness for a transformative second season in the Premier League. But here's where it gets controversial. Ugarte's first year was a far cry from the stellar performances he delivered at the Copa America, leaving many questioning his £50.8 million price tag and his ability to anchor United's midfield. Yet amidst the struggles and setbacks, there's a silver lining that most people miss. Last summer, United splashed out on the Uruguayan international, hoping he would provide the defensive solidity needed for the team to thrive. However, Ugarte's debut campaign was marred by inconsistency, culminating in a disappointing 15th place finish for the Red Devils. His lackluster performances were in stark contrast to his dazzling displays at the Copa America, where he was named in the team of the tournament. The question on everyone's lips, what went wrong? But fast forward to this summer, and the narrative is shifting. Ugarte, now 24, impressed in a recent friendly against West Ham, demonstrating a newfound confidence and understanding of the Premier League. Last year, we made some changes, he said. We changed our coach, we changed our formation. We got to know the Premier League. This year, I am good. I am very excited. I know the league, I know our rivals, I know my teammates. all of this is important. Sometimes the connections take time. You have to have responsibilities when you play for United. It is important to perform well at this club. And this is the part most people miss. Ugarte's growth isn't just about individual improvement. It's about his potential to elevate the entire team. As United embarks on a new season, the stakes are high. The club is eager to bounce back from last year's underwhelming performance, and Ugarte's role is pivotal. Can he live up to the hype? Will his second season be a redemption story for the ages? Or will the pressure get to him? As the Premier League season kicks off, all eyes will be on Ugarte. His performances will not only determine his own future at Old Trafford, but could also shape the destiny of Manchester United. But here's the real question. What do you think? Will Ugarte prove his worth and become a midfield powerhouse? Or will he continue to struggle under the weight of expectation? Share your thoughts in the comments below.